What did your old-fashioned parent do that made you crash out? In my family, medical conditions don't exist. They're all weakness, attention-seeking, or something that didn't exist when we were kids. My grandmother raised 5 kids without ever going to a doctor. My mother-in-law survived pneumonia by toughing it out, and every family gathering included stories about how soft this generation is with their made-up conditions. When I told them my daughter Emma had severe food allergies, my mother-in-law didn't yell. Worse, she got that look. Allergies are just fear-mongering. Kids ate everything when I was young and turned out fine. I'd always been the odd one out. While my husband's family bragged about never needing medicine, I was the one researching Emma's condition and learning to use an EpiPen. When family dinners turned into debates about real problems versus fake ones, I'd zone out thinking about keeping my daughter safe. But in our family, accommodating made-up conditions wasn't just disappointing. It was like admitting defeat. My husband tried to find middle ground. What if we just don't mention the allergies around mom? But I wanted to protect Emma without hiding her medical needs. The real breaking point was Emma's 8th birthday party. Instead of cake, my mother-in-law brought homemade cookies with nuts, claiming she forgot about the allergy. When I politely reminded her, she rolled her eyes. One little nut won't kill her. You're creating anxiety where none needs to exist. I was setting up the security camera to record the party moments when everything went wrong. Emma's friend accidentally shared trail mix with nuts. Within minutes, Emma's face was swelling and she couldn't breathe. I grabbed her EpiPen from my purse, but my mother-in-law stepped between us. That's enough drama. She just needs fresh air. Emma was gasping, pointing to her throat. I tried to push past, but my mother-in-law grabbed the EpiPen. I won't let you poison this child with unnecessary chemicals. It's all in her head. Other parents started gathering, some filming on their phones. Emma's friend ran to get the neighbor who's a nurse. That's what saved her. The nurse arrived and took control while I was still fighting with my mother-in-law. The turning point came at the emergency room when Emma was stable. The doctor pulled me aside. The delay in treatment could have been fatal. What prevented immediate EpiPen use? I showed him the footage from our security camera. You could clearly hear my mother-in-law saying, "It's all in her head," while blocking me from a child having anaphylaxis. That's when everything blew up. The doctor called Child Protective Services about medical neglect. The hospital social worker got involved. Some family members defended me, saying I was protecting Emma. Others called me dramatic for turning family against family. My husband stood up at the next family dinner. "This woman saved our daughter's life while you tried to prevent medical treatment," he said. "Where was your concern when Emma couldn't breathe?" I kept my daughter safe, but lost what was left of my relationship with his family. My mother-in-law told relatives I was brainwashing Emma about fake conditions. They stopped inviting us to gatherings. My sister-in-law blocked me when I shared educational content about food allergies. Last week, my mother-in-law's friend's grandchild had an allergic reaction. At the emergency room, a young doctor approached me. "You're the mother who fought for EpiPen education," she said. "Your story during my allergy training probably saved this child tonight." My husband sent his mother a text yesterday, just a photo of Emma's medical alert bracelet with a note. She's too proud to admit it, but she asks the pediatrician about food allergies every time she comes to Emma's appointments now.